Hello, and welcome to this 360-degree core practice. So often when we think about the core, we're really thinking about, the front abdominal wall, right? We're thinking about like the rectus abdominis, maybe a little bit the obliques. And for today, we are going to get there. We'll definitely be addressing the more traditional core muscles that we think of, like the six-pack ones. But we are also going to look at the core more like as if it were a corset, like wrapping all the way around because that really is what your core is, right? It's actually your entire midsection. So let's get started. For our practice today, you will need one blanket, and you can substitute this with a block for our chest opener. Now, if you do have a blanket, you're just going to take your blanket and roll it up into a long cylinder. And this is going to go underneath your shoulder blades. So what you're going to do here is you're going to take the blanket roll. This is the taquito roll because it's longer. You'll place it perpendicular to your mat, and then you'll lie back onto this roll with just the shoulder blades elevated on the roll. And so you should be hopefully able to get the back of your head more or less comfortably to the ground. And your upper arms should be above the line of this roll. You can either take your arms straight to the sides in a T, or you can bend your elbows and make a soft cactus shape with your arms. And just take a few slow, deep breaths. Before we get started, really seeing if you can start to calibrate the breath. Use your breath as your ally as we're moving through this flow. Notice if any areas in your abdomen feel a little stuck or sticky. See if you can move the breath there. Now, keeping your legs extended, I want you to squeeze the legs together, push through the balls of your feet, and even think of lengthening your tailbone towards your heels. Now, interlace your hands behind your head. Keep your elbows at about a diagonal and take a breath in. Exhale, tailbone long, curl up, but keep the front of your neck long. So try to keep looking at the ceiling. And then as you inhale, just let the weight of your head fall back into your hands. And again, exhale, curl up, but keep your chin lifted. And inhale to come back down. Again, exhale, tailbone long, lift your head and chest up. Inhale, come back down. Again, exhale, curl up. Inhale, lower. 5 more. Exhale, curl up. Just let the weight of your head fall into the hands. Inhale, lie back. Again, exhale, curl up. Keep tailbone long. Inhale, release the head down. Last 3. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lifting up. Keep looking at the ceiling. Inhale, come back down. One more time. Exhale, lifting up and hold. See if you can think of lifting your upper back off of the blanket. Don't worry if it doesn't happen. It's certainly not happening for me today. 3. Keep looking at the ceiling. 2. And then come all the way down. All right, go ahead and bend your knees. Lift your hips and chest up enough that you can get rid of the blanket and move it off to the side. And then put your hips back down. Now, bend your knees, lift your feet off the ground, take your knees in towards your chest. Now, you may have heard of reverse crunches before. We are going to move through 15 of them. For today, I want your goal to be keeping your heels together and very close to your sitting bones. So you're going to keep your hands flat on the ground. Everything from your waist up, more or less, will stay on the ground. Take a breath in. Exhale, keep heels close to hips and lift your hips off the ground. And then inhale, slowly roll them back down. And again, exhale, lift your hips up. Inhale them down. Keep going, lift up and lower. Again, exhale, use your breath. Inhale, back down. Exhale, hips up. Inhale, lower. Keep going, lift up. Inhale, back down. Exhale, hips up. Inhale, lower the hips. Last 8. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. 7. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Inhale. 4. Inhale. Almost there. 3. Exhale. Inhale. Keep yourself rolled into a tight little ball. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Last 2. Sorry if I can't count. Exhale. Inhale, lower. One more time. Exhale for good luck. Inhale, lower. Now extend both of your legs up to the sky. And if you need to, you can just take a brief moment here, give your hamstrings a little release, and just know you can do this next one with a soft bend in the knees as needed. Now lower your hands to the floor next to your hips. Try to keep everything from your belly button up completely soft and relaxed on the ground. Flex your feet. Lower your right leg so it's hovering 1 inch off the floor. And then pulse your left leg in without touching it towards your face. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch. Lower your left leg. Pulse your right leg in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Try to trace your inseam with your big toes. Pulse the left leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch again. Left leg hovers. Pulse your right leg in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep going. Right leg hovers. Pulse the left leg in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then again, left leg hovers. Pulse your right leg in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time each side. Right leg hovers. Left leg pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Yay. Left leg hovers. Pulse the right leg in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, thank goodness. All right, now reach both of your legs straight up to the sky. Now, I want you to interlace your hands again behind your head. Now, same start, so lower your right leg so it's hovering just 1 inch or 2 off the ground. This time, curl your head and chest up and twist to your left. Now, unhook your right arm and press your right outer arm to your left outer thigh. Push your arm and leg together vigorously. Maybe lift your left shoulder blade off the ground and then switch. Hands behind your head. Hover your left leg just off the ground. Twist to the right. Hook your left arm outside of your right thigh. Push your arm and leg together. Maybe lift the right shoulder blade off the ground. And then switch. Right leg hovers. Hook right arm outside left thigh. Now this time you can stay here and hold or lower your left leg next to the right. Exhale, bring it back up. Switch. Hook your left arm outside of your right thigh. Stay here or lower your right leg and then bring it back up. Good. Switch again. Right leg hovers. Hook right arm outside left thigh. Push arm and leg together. Stay here or legs together and down. Lift your left leg up. Switch again. Left leg hovers. Hook your left arm outside of your right thigh. Push arm and leg together. Stay here or right leg down. And then lift your right leg back up. Let's do one more on each side. Right leg hovers. Push right arm outside of left thigh. You can do this. Stay here or lower your left leg. Exhale, lift it back up. Last one, maybe ever, hopefully not. Left leg hovers, hook left arm outside of your right thigh. Maybe lift your right shoulder blade up, maybe tap your ankles together, lift your leg back up, oh boy, and then lie back down. All right, it's not over yet. Bend your knees. Take a little circle around your sacrum a couple times. And then go ahead and rock yourself all the way up to your seat. Come on to all fours. So line up your index fingers so that they're parallel. Spread your finger bones nice and wide here. Push the floor away from you. I like to do this with my wrists just 1 inch or so ahead of my shoulders. So if you have tender wrists, this is a really nice option. Now, keep your gaze just somewhere right in front of your mat so your head stays really steady. Curl your toes under and just lift your knees 1 inch. So push vigorously into your thumb and index knuckles. Feel your outer hips reaching back and your inner thighs rolling back as well. Can you keep your knees just above the ground? Keep your gaze steady, broaden your chest, but also broaden your shoulder blades. Can you do both of those actions at the same time? One of my favorite teachers likes to say that quivering is just a way of being excited about being in the pose. So I think I must be very excited to be here right now. I don't know about you. Now step your left leg back and then your right leg back. Come into plank pose. If you've got tender wrists, do feel free to do this one on your forearms. That's absolutely fine. Again, try to keep your gaze really steady. I know it's a little bit of shoulder work. Feel all 360 degrees of your core hugging in like you're wearing a corset. Sorry for the unpleasant metaphor. 2 more breaths. Inner hand is strong, flat on the ground. Let's take a short little break. Lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Whew. So feeling the warmth, the circulation all around your midsection, maybe even the shoulders now after that plank hold. Now next inhale, shift forwards into plank again. Place your left palm down at the center of the mat and spin onto the outer edge of your left foot and then stagger your feet so your right foot is in front of the left. Stretch your right arm up to the sky. Now, option 1 is to stay here and hold. You can also do this with your left knee on the ground if you want a little extra support. Now, if you're pretty stable here in your side plank, what you might try is pressing the sole of your right foot firmly into the ground and taking your right hand behind your head. If you're still with me, walk your left foot in and lift your foot off the ground, knee to chest. And then as you exhale, bring your right elbow and left knee together. As you inhale, drop the knee towards the floor, lift your right elbow up. And then again, exhale, elbow and knee hug in. Inhale, open it back up. Do that again. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, open it out up. Last two, you're almost there. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, open it up. Last one. Exhale, hug it in. Inhale to open. Come back into plank pose. And you've got two sides. So place your right hand down, stagger your feet, left foot in front of right. Stay here, reaching the left arm up. Maybe drop the right knee for support. Maybe really push down into the sole of your left foot and bring your right knee to your chest, left hand behind your head. Inhale. Exhale, hug your elbow and knee together. Inhale, open it back out. Exhale, hug it in. Inhale, open it out. 3 more times. Exhale, elbow and knee in. Inhale, widen them apart. Last two, exhale, squeeze. Inhale, open. Last one, exhale, hug. Inhale, open. Come back into plank. Take a big breath in. Exhale, lower to the floor. All right, now point your toes back and then take your arms back next to your torso, palms facing up. Press down into the tops of your feet. Feet can be together or up to hips width. Now start to lift your head and chest up. Roll your shoulder heads back. Lift your straight legs up. Lift your arms up. Now spin your hands out so they're facing away from your thighs. Feel the space along the sides of your neck and across your chest. Can you lift your inner thighs higher than your outer thighs? Take a steady breath in. Exhale, come all the way down. Now bringing your head back to center, you can either hook your thumbs or interlace your hands on your lower back. Legs together if you can, maybe up to hips width. Press down into the tops of your feet, lift your head and chest, lift your legs up, try to straighten your arms, pull your knuckles up and then back to help lift your chest higher. Spread your toes, roll your inner thighs again higher than your outer thighs. If the bind is happening very easily, I want you to even feel like you're trying to split the hands apart without actually doing so for 3. Lift a little higher through your inner thighs for 2. Exhale, come all the way down. Now take your head to center. Here we go. Last one here. I want you to make a goalpost shape with your arms. So your elbows should be out directly to the sides from your shoulders, and you're making a right angle at the elbows, palms facing down. Bring your feet and legs together. Inhale, lift your head and chest. Exhale, lift your legs up, lift your arms up. Take a big breath in. Exhale, squeeze your elbows together behind your back. Inhale, come back into goalpost. Exhale, squeeze the elbows together. Inhale, goalpost. 3 more times. Exhale, squeeze your elbows in. Inhale, goalpost. Last 2, exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach. Last one, exhale, squeeze and hold. 3, lift your legs even higher. 2, and then come all the way down. Place your hands down next to your chest. Curl your toes under. Inhale. Exhale, push yourself up to a knees down plank. Sit over to one side and find a seat. Thank you so much for joining me for this short 360-degree core practice. If you liked this practice, please feel free to subscribe and maybe share this with one of your friends. I also do teach live classes and on-demand classes that are available on my website, yogawithashlyn.com. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste.